Hello and welcome to Sports Talk at the Sports Desk. I'm Zach Ricketts.
And I'm Chase Fortin. We're going to most have a Super Bowl show today, but we're going to fly through the South part real quick. Last Friday, we went to Lee Summit West and we lost to an extremely good team with some definitely D1 college basketball players.
Boys basketball.
Yeah, for boys basketball. Lost bad. Then we beat Central Central on Tuesday. We came back with a strong win. And then tonight we play Ruskin for the Quarterman game. And they're announcing Quarterman. Wait, we're not announcing Quarterman.
I don't know if they're announcing.
Oh, well, that's not sports at all. But, okay, so now on the girls basketball, you can go ahead and do that.
Girls basketball, Park Hill, they played them again and won by 30 again this last Monday. Then they got only their second loss of the season, so that's not terrible. But they lost by 14, 54-40 on Wednesday to St. Joe Central.
On that game, actually, the other team shot 88% from the free throw line.
Really? That's pretty impressive for any
Yeah, I know. Professional
team, I guess. Yeah, but girls basketball especially, that's
girls
really
high
good.
school basketball.
And then they play tonight against Blue Spring South, so that's pretty impressive. And now we're going to move on to the Super Bowl.
We're going to bring in the guy that decided to bring us two in here, last year's junior that created Sports Desk.
The founder, the editor-in-chief, Mr. Daniel Kerwin. Danny.
Thank you.
How's it going, Danny?
It's going great. It's great to be back at the place that I once called home, the Sports Desk.
Well, now it's our home, and we're letting you in, so
I appreciate the
The welcome. But we're going to get on to the Super Bowl. Two really good teams playing in this. The coaches, obviously, are brothers, Jim and John Harbaugh.
First time it's ever happened.
First time it's ever happened.
In all four main sports in the United States, first time it's ever happened.
It's pretty cool. Jim for the 49ers, John for the Ravens. They both have really good teams, both have really strong defenses. On the regular season, the 49ers went 11-4-1, had one of the most dominant defenses in the league. Best pass rushers in the league, Alden Smith. Justin Smith also from Mizzou, both from Mizzou. They have two of the best linebackers in Navarro and Patrick Willis. A really good secondary, just a team that deserves to be in the Super Bowl for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
How about we just go through all three of us and say what we think about the Super Bowl? How about that?
Okay.
Want to do that?
We can do that.
I'll actually start. How about this?
Start, Chase.
Honestly, I cannot quite yet pick a clear winner because the teams are so close. I kind of agree with what Danny was saying before the show, how 49ers maybe have a better team just a little bit, but the Ravens got more to play for. They got Ray Lewis retiring and all that stuff, so they got a lot going for them, and they're on a 3-game playoff winning streak right now, and the 49ers have only played 2 in the playoffs. And also the Ravens have been winning on the road, so that also adds the magnitude of their victories. But honestly, I've been saying this for every game and it hasn't gotten to him, so I don't think it'll get to him this time. I think Kaepernick's nerves will not get to him, and he will win this game. I got the 49ers winning.
You're going to take the 49ers, Chase. Danny?
I think it'll be a good game, but in the end, 49ers will come out on top.
Okay, score?
Oh, I don't know. I'll give you the score near the end of the show. How about that?
Okay. Danny, what do you think?
Well, Chase kind of stole my thunder by saying what I thought about the game. I think the 49ers are a better team.
I agree with you, Danny.
On paper, I think the Ravens have a lot of heart going into this one for Ray Lewis's going away party that's been postponed all these weeks. But I think the big matchup to watch will be Ray Lewis has been a little faulty in coverage this season, and he's going up against one of the NFL's best tight ends in Vernon Davis.
Most inconsistent also.
So I think although he has been playing great in the playoffs, Ray Lewis is going to have to drop back in coverage a little more against the Niners, and if Colin Kaepernick can find Davis, and if Randy Moss can step up a little bit in the receiving game, that San Francisco will pull this one out. Because although Baltimore's offense has been rolling in the playoffs, they haven't faced a defense quite like San Francisco. So I think if Alden Smith and the rest of the defensive front seven for San Fran can get going early, with causing some havoc for Flacco, that the Niners could get in front early, and I think they'll pull this one out 24-14 over Baltimore.
24-14 San Francisco. I agree with you guys both on saying that the Ravens definitely are playing with a lot of emotion right now, and I think that I think both teams are really good. And you said the matchup you think is Ray Lewis against Vernon Davis. I think, on the other hand, I think it's going to be Joe Flacco against the pass rush of the 49ers, because when you think about it, Alden Smith is so athletic, and Flacco can't move to save his life. So he's going to really have to work on getting the ball out quick. And a lot of their throws, because of what Flacco's strengths is throwing the ball downfield. And whenever you give Alden Smith 5 seconds to rush the passer out,
and you got Justin Smith, too, from both ends.
Well, that's not how they work, Chase. They work Justin Smith taking on the blocks, Alden Smith coming around to get the sack, and Joe Flacco's just got to be able to make his check downs. I think Dennis Pitta is going to be a huge factor in this game, the tight end for the Ravens, because whenever Torrey Smith and Anquan Boldin can't get up and downfield, they have to throw the ball to somebody. And I think Pitta will be open a lot.
On that same matchup you're talking about, throughout the season and into the playoffs, you've noticed on a lot of Flacco's deep balls, he underthrows them quite a bit. and he's had really good catches from Bolden and Smith and
Yeah, that's
and,
Torrey Smith catching the
Jacoby Jones.
the
and
Broncos
Jacoby
game.
Jones. But I think the athleticism in that 49ers secondary with guys like Goldston and I can't think of the corner's name, but they're a little more athletic than, say, New England secondary that's been kind of suspect all year. So I think San Francisco's got a lot more athletic defense than anyone that Baltimore's seen in the playoffs thus far.
I agree with that. I think Ray Rice will also have a nice day because of the pass rush that the 49ers do bring. They always are bringing extra pressure, and I think Ray Rice on some checkdowns, we saw him against the Chargers win a game for him basically on 4th and 27, picking up 28 yards.
Also, why I think
stuff
this is
like
going to be a
that.
good game is if you look at all the different positional matchups, like quarterback, running back, they're all so equal. Like, just both Joe Flacco and Colin Kaepernick are extremely good quarterbacks. But both Frank Gore and Ray Rice are extremely
That's
good
where
running backs.
that's where
It's
I
just such an
disagree.
equal game.
I think Kaepernick will be exposed so much in this game. This is the first time that anybody's gonna have a bye week to prepare for Kaepernick. This is the first time. This is Kaepernick's 10th start in his career. I just can't.
It's a Super
I don't.
Bowl start, too.
I don't see them getting the W. I'm gonna
And-
take the Ravens
All right,
27-24.
For all the guys that we've seen win Super Bowls in recent years, like Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, by Monday morning you will be able to say that either Joe Flacco or Colin Kaepernick is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
And the thing is, if Colin Kaepernick wins the Super Bowl, that should just open up the Chiefs should have no excuse for not drafting the quarterback now, because if you can win the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick, yeah, he's very athletic, but that's just saying
Second-round pick.
anybody can win the Super Bowl. You just it's all about the team.
They
but
got a
I-
hell of a defense.
They do have a hell of a defense, but I think that it is the exposure of Kaepernick that will make them lose this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw a couple interceptions. Ed Reed's such a ball hawk. Such a good defense, and their defense is
And
athletic too. They have Hightower coming off the edge. They have I can't think of the other inside linebacker that plays with Lewis, but they have Suggs.
Elliott.
They have Haloti Nada.
I mean,
Don Allen.
imagine Ray Lewis looking at you over that line.
Yeah, just I can't see Kaepernick getting the W. I do think the 49ers will win one within the next couple of years, but I think this year's the Ravens' year, and Ray Lewis will go out on top.
I just want to see a good game.
It'll be a great game.
Thanks for
I
watching,
think that's what
everybody.
we're gonna get.
That's all we have for you today on the Sports Talk at the Sports Desk. I'm Zach Ricketts.
And I'm Chase Warden.
And I'm Daniel Kerwin.